Days of Our Lives spoilers Tuesday, October 8, Hattie's tough goodbye, Johnny's confession, and Alex brings the sizzle. Abigail awkward with Thomas and Charlotte. Chad approves Paris plan. Greetings to all Days of Our Lives fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Tuesday, October 8, reveal that Johnny DeMera will have another agony involving a love scene that goes too far between Chanel DeMera and Alex Kyriakis. It looks like that'll lead to Johnny making a concession about how uncomfortable he still is with Chanel's co-star. Johnny may admit it's intruding with his head and get Chanel's consolation since she has no romantic interest in Alex. Indeed so, Alex and Chanel's history is hanging Johnny, who can't feel to stop imagining flying sparks and stewing the worst. Still, it could lead to fresh trouble in their marriage if Chanel and Johnny can't get a grip on this problem. Coming on Tuesday's Days of Our Lives occasion, it seems Alex will be all sweaty from a drill when he pays a visit to Stephanie Johnson's door. That'll surely get Stephanie's attention and will make her crave Alex indeed more. There will be some bedroom scenes for Stephanie and Alex soon, but that could involve further featuring on Stephanie's part. That said, temptation is on the rise between these two, so it may not be long until Alex and Stephanie fall back into bed together for real. Over with Bonnie Kyriakis, Days spoilers suggest she'll fight for Hattie Adams' job despite the recent pressure between them. Bonnie is pleased over not getting fired, but she doesn't want Hattie off body and soul either deep down. What Bonnie really wants is to work together in harmony, so she may make a pitch to Kate Roberts-Brady and Abe Carver about that. Bonnie may suppose Hattie has learned her assignment and that they can all learn to get on. Still, Kate and Abe will stand their ground on Tuesday's Days occasion. Since they're over all the drama and there's no time for further rewrites, it sounds like Abe and Kate will stick to their plan to give Hattie the charge. That means Charlemagne is getting a fatal exit that involves falling down an elevator shaft. Hattie will get choked up over losing the part she's been so agitated about, but Kate and Abe may contend this is how it has to be. Leo Stark isn't to condemn for Hattie's blasting, but she'll presumably still hold him responsible on some position. Hattie will make her opinion known in some new scenes with Leo, so she may declare their fellowship over since he wrote her ghastly departure. Of course, cleaner losses aren't always as final as they feel. Grounded on our day's prognostications, this could be a setup for body and soul suckers to supplicate for Charlemagne's comeback and force them to undo her exit in some wild way. Days of Our Lives spoilers say some curveballs are still to come for Abe and Kate, so stay tuned for updates on any good news ahead for Hattie. Days of Our Lives Monday, October 7 recap Abigail awkward with Thomas and Charlotte. Chad approves Paris plan. Days of Our Lives spoilers recap for Monday, October 7, reveals that Paulina Price got a visit from E.J. DeMera, who handed over Stephen DeMera's inked affidavit. E.J. claimed he could stay on as DA now and explained how he hovered to sue Stephen for vilification. At the sanitarium on Monday's Days occasion, Gabby Hernandez DeMera was curious why Stephen suddenly sounded to be in such a hurry to divorce her. Stephen brought up his earlier discussion with EJ, who teased him about not getting over the image of Gabby in bed with his family. Gabby conceded that she couldn't get the image of Stefan and Ava Vitali out of her head moreover. Although Gabby and Stefan realized there was no coming back from the damage that had been done, they participated some tender moments as they allowed back on their love story. Gabby assured Stefan that she was on the same runner about the divorce as she bid him farewell, but she let her feelings pour out she was alone. EJ dropped bilaterally, so Gabby compactly lashed out over how he exulted to Stefan before. Still, Gabby eventually realized she couldn't condemn EJ for her imminent divorce. EJ suggested that Gabby might still be suitable to fight for her marriage, but she made a vaticination about it being over for good this time. At the cantina on Monday's Days occasion, Ava talked to Rowan Brady about the rent she still owed him. Roman was willing to give Ava her job back formally again, but he prompted her to clear the air with Stefan and see where effects stood. When Ava showed up at the bistro, Stefan wondered she was there to reclaim the job he offered her. After Stefan explained that the divorce was moving forward, she hoped he wasn't moving too snappily. Stefan didn't see any reason to drag this out since the damage was irrecoverable, and prompted Ava to return to work for him since his marriage wouldn't be a problem. In the city forecourt, Julie Williams suggested to Thomas DeMera and Charlotte DeMera about Chad DeMera having a surprise for them. Leo Stark came on and said he heard the good news about Abigail DeMera, which confused the kiddies since they allowed their mama was deceased. Leo came up with a story about Abigail's angel body's upgrade and tied it in with his tooth fairy deception. At the Horton house on Monday's day's occasion, Chad met with Abigail and worked to move her that it was time to come clean to the children. Abigail still didn't want to fail Thomas and Charlotte by not flashing back them. Once Julie came home with the kiddies, Thomas asked who Abigail was. Abigail claimed she was just a work friend of Chad's and put off the discussion about Thomas and Charlotte's mama returning. Coming on Monday's days of our live show, Abigail made a pitch to Chad while Julie was getting the kiddies settled away. Julie returned and set about. Abigail wanted to go with Chad to Paris, where further recollections might resurface. Still, also she assured Chad and Julie that they'd confess to the kiddies if Abigail didn't recall anything further. Chad liked the sound of all that and was agitated about this Paris trip. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Abigail and Chad's Paris trip will come with some curveballs, so stay tuned for updates on the coming way of her facade. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.